Well, thank you very much, daughter. Good morning. Welcome to the Trumpeter's Call, everyone, where the saints are evolving into the wonderful, incredible, beautiful emerging bride. She is the Lord's wife, and she is fabulous in all of her ways. Welcome to Chamber Studio and Productions. So glad that you have the opportunity to be with us here on the Trumpeter's Call. And we're doing several things. I'd like to just take a moment to explain that to those of you who do not know. One, we are on a phone conference line, which has been the Trumpeter's Call for the last 12 years. It'll be 13 years this coming up year. And we so appreciate God for the faithfulness of all of you that have stayed with us and continue to be powerful partners in prayer. Prayer is where it begins, prayer where it ends, prayer is in the middle. If you are not in prayer, I'm sorry. Cheryl, can you hear me? Minister Carter?
Yes, sir. I can hear you
clearly. Okay. And for those of you on Facebook Live, let me know. Send something up, please. If we're on, trying to make sure that everything is good. Yeah, we're on. Thank you. We're sorry. All right, just making sure that we got it all together here for you and for us. But we're doing several things here on the Trumpeter's Call. One, of course, we are on a phone conference line, 12 years going on 13 years deep. And for those of you that have been faithful to the work of God, we so appreciate you for sticking with us, being partners with us, believing, standing in the gap for other people. That's the most important thing, standing in the gap for other people. Also, we are on Facebook Live, and so we're on several things. My page, Trumpeter's Call page, YouTube page. Thank you for all those who work so diligent. Elder Neil and Jeff and Brian Coleshaw. Thank you guys for always making sure that these things are in place for me to and whoever else that comes to the Trumpeter's Call or to our chamber studio can move the way God has designed. We have studios everywhere, y'all. Listen, do you hear me? We have them everywhere. We can go live or we can go broadcast with Inspired Purpose Television, and we're appreciative of that and going to do a lot more. And not necessarily I'm going to be doing all the talking, but there's so many of you that are talking, all right, and need to speak according to the will of God. The other thing that I want to express to you that some of you did not hear, Minister Carter was just sharing with those that are on the phone line. So we have to kind of sync the phone line and the video at the same time, right? Until we get everybody live. But she was talking about what the Trumpeter's Call is. It is a prophetic prayer line where there is a tremendous amount of training and instruction that goes forth. You have the opportunity to facilitate. That means you're about prayer requests, prayer needs, things, testimonials, things that have taken place. And that's all about learning how to connect to the people that you're speaking with. So many of us have a very powerful message, and we need to develop learning or communication skills. And communication skills doesn't just go with how well you talk, how well you articulate. If you are dotting I's and crossing T's, it has everything to do with how you connect with your audience. You can use all the big words that you like, but if your audience doesn't understand what you're communicating, you have not reached them. If you are not, if you don't have emotional intelligence, I mean, you don't know when to pause, when to draw people in, when to stop and just listen or give a break so people can process some of the things that you are communicating from the Lord. I always say at different moments when I'm teaching, sometimes it's when I'm going really fast and strong, take a deep breath, but sometimes it's when I know that I have given some really powerful points that need just a moment for people to take that deep breath in their heart, in their lungs, and then in their brain. See, that's emotional intelligence. Why is that vitally important? Because if you're just trying to dump information in people's head, that's one thing. If you're really concerned about the welfare of how people grow, that's a whole nother thing. So on the Trumpeter's Call, you'll find out that this is a community where you're going to learn a lot of things. You'll think that you'll find out that well, they can't see me, so it doesn't matter how I present. Oh. I don't think there's ever a time where I'm not almost full dressed, if not fully dressed when it comes to the Trumpeter's Call, and somehow doing a presentation, whether it's practicing or whether it's full-fledged, hey, here we go, let's talk to you all. It's a place of excellence. It's a place where discipline must be established. If you don't have discipline in your prayer life and in your prayer language, I am so sad we're not on. Okay. All right. So we're only